Welcome to Urban History, and today we are playing Saga, Age of Vikings, so a new game on the channel. This will be exciting. We have last Romans against Anglo Saxons, so we'll go have a look at the armies in a bit. Part of Saga that's different from Bolt Action and other historical war games that we've played is setting the terrain on the table is part of the game, so we'll also film the table setup as well. Stick around, let's get into it.
Hey everyone, it is Theatre of Wargaming here with our brand new game that we've started. Now I've done a lot of effort painting up these Anglo Saxons. Little did I know when I chose the Anglo Saxons that they are pretty much a horde army, meaning that I've got to run a lot of inexperienced, or levy as we call them in this game, units. So here we have 3 levy units of levies with spears and swords and whatnot. Apologies for these guys, their shield decals are not done yet. They are fresh off the painting table. So 3 of them, all the same, 12 men with spears, swords, axes, handheld weapons, that sort of stuff. I've got my my warlord here, which is the leader or the main guy who leads this army here. He could be a king, general, something like that. And he's pretty cool. I've got his personal bodyguard. Actually, I have not decide what I'm going to comprise my army of. I think it's going to be, because we're playing a 6-point game here, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the warlord is of course free. So he's going to sit out. There's a champion. He's going to sit out today. Okay, I've got 1 unit of 12 bowmen, archers, and they are pretty cool as well. Again, they're levies, so they're inexperienced essentially. We've got 2 squads of veteran, or we call them Hearthguard in this game, infantry. So they they're wielding swords and axes, that sort of stuff again, in their shields. Okay, and on to the last Romans.
All right, and the Roman army is significantly smaller, being mostly Hearthguard. So we've got a Hearthguard cavalry unit with a banner. A banner will let them get rid of fatigue easier. Fatigue is kind of like pins in Bolt Action. We got Hearthguard horse archers, and then we have our Klibophoronoi, and Greek speakers are probably very mad at me for mispronouncing that right now. And they're a 2-point unit of Hearthguard cavalry who deal extra fatigue before combat begins. We got 8 warrior bowmen. We've got the warlord, and then we have our mercenary unit of vagrant warriors who have some nice mechanics about getting rid of pins, and some nice mechanics about, sorry, not pins, fatigue, and some nice mechanics about when they have fatigue, they get to do extra good in combat. So we'll see elite army, horde army, which one's going to do better? Let's get into it. Okay, here's the army setup. The Anglo Saxons look very scary, this massive horde of figures, whereas the Romans have significantly less. So the Saxons have rolled their 3 dice. Being the second player, they get to put 3 dice on their board to begin with. So what have you placed as your abilities?
So I've got Clash of Shields, which allows my opponent has to discard attack dice equal to half the number of figures in my unit.
Yep.
So 12 man units, he's got to discard 6 attack dice, which is amazing. And then overlapping shields, which gives me 2 defense dice plus my larger units means I get 2 attack dice as well, which is very helpful.
Excellent. And then I've rolled my dice to start the game. I've put 2 on a Hearthguard activation. I've put 1 on indirect fire, which lets my archers do some fun stuff. I've put 1 on defense, which will let me defend better against his shooting attacks, and I've put 2 on Kontos, which will, in essence, it's kind of like a worse version of his one that cancels out attacks. So let's get into turn 1. Okay, so turn 1, we're going to start off with a Hearthguard activation, and I'm going to move my horse archers up here. So that is their first activation and a dice spent. Now the horse archers with their bows.
Horse Earth Guard.
Yeah, they shoot without an activation. So I'm going to shoot now.
These
All
guys
four are in range. So I'll put together 4 attack dice. Would you like to use? I think your 2 defense are only against melee.
That's a
correct?
melee shooting reaction.
Oh, yep. What's that one?
It's overlapping shield. So I can gain 2 defense dice, extra defense dice, and then I can gain 2 attack dice as well. But you're not attacking me, so I can't really do anything.
Yeah, you won't get
that,
the attack dice, but you will get the defense dice,
which I think is definitely beneficial. So
4 bow shots coming in, hitting you on 3s.
Hitting me on 3s. Yeah, I'll grab those defense dice.
Yep. All right, so I'll roll my attacks. That was really bad. I only hit you once.
Oh, well.
So off of 3 dice, you've got to roll 1 successful save of a 4-up.
And I got a 4-up.
Yep, so you saved successfully.
I'm glad I did that then, because the other 2 were very bad rolls.
Yeah, that was horrific from the horse guard. The horse guard? I keep calling them horse guard.
Hearth
guard horses. And I'm going to spend another activation to get them to run away, and they will earn themselves a fatigue for their second activation of the turn.
Yeah, that's right. You run away.
So we'll put a fatigue mark down with them. What I realized that was really stupid was I gave my my warrior bowmen the really cool shooting ability, and they're not going to be, because I can pre-measure in Saga, they're not in range of anything. So that was dumb.
The cool shooting ability you got there?
The one where I ignore line of sight. The one you're scared of.
Yep, of course.
Okay, I'm going to we obey. Oh, do I? I don't know. My really cool Clipofferoni have determination, and they're going to be out of a charge range. So I'm just going to
You have to move them and then charge, aren't you?
Well, no, charge is a move activation, but I don't want to activate them twice. I don't want to give them fatigue. So my horse, he's going to determinate, and then he's going to we obey, and they're just moving up way less than their 12 inches. So they're getting close, but I don't want to be inside your charge range.
Very good.
That'll be the end of my turn. So you can now, because I put my abilities down a bit stupidly. I didn't think about it.
So now I roll my dice, don't I?
Yeah, so now you can generate your dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice.
7 dice, but you only have 6.
5, 6, and I can, yeah, that's it. Oh, well, that's pretty good. So there we go. Oh, look at all those helmets. That's amazing. Here we go. The Anglo Saxons turn 1. I've got I rolled a lot of helmets, which is good. They're more special abilities, I guess you'd say. I've got some activations lined up. Got a combat bonus lined up with the helmet, which means I get 2 extra defense or attack dice. Clash's shields are still on there. That's the one where they discard half their attack dice. Very good for my guys. Closed ranks. If your unit has more than 3 figures, then what am I saying? If your unit has more figures than the enemy unit, gain 3 attack dice. 5 if I have got twice as many, which I do over here. Versing those Hearth Guards, I'm well and truly doubling them. So that's very good. Unison, that's lets me activate all my levies pretty much. Anything that's above 10 figures, I can activate them. So it's a very good activation one. Call to Arms is also on there. So until the end of my turn, my levies they act as warriors, which means they all generate 1 attack each rather than half an attack each. So let's see how this goes. So of course, the first thing we're going to activate is our Call to Arms, making my levies the aggression of warriors, meaning they now have a lot of attacks coming in. Our next thing, next thing we're going to do is we're also going to go Unison, meaning that I can do an activation for a movement that does not generate rate of fatigue. So it's going to be the first movement, of course, of everyone. And it's a movement, not a shooting, not a charge. No, that's a movement. Actually, good question. Does that include charging? Because it's charging technically.
No, charging is a separate activation.
Very good. So I can get my guys all nice and close in there with that one, which is good. Okay, I'll do those 2 first. And I'm moving 6 inches.
Yep.
So we're going to go 6 inches over here. This is not generating fatigue. So
wow, yeah, it's your first activation.
These guys are all getting in nice and close. And then the other one that's going to go.
So then you got 2 more that you can use.
wonder if I can charge this horse and get rid of them before they run away from me. I don't want to get too close to those archers there. But then if I move them, I've only got a couple of things left to do. You know what, let's try it. These guys are going to go chasing the horse.
Nice.
Chase the horsey.
Love it.
This is why we need movement trays.
Yeah. Yeah, you need movement trays for your Saxons.
And then these guys here are also moving.
Yep.
Without generating fatigue over to about here. Okay, so now that they've all moved, our next thing we're going to do is we're going to not snap to. What is it? We obey. We obey. So I'm definitely within 6 inches. It's 6 inches, isn't it?
Four.
Yeah, four inches. Which I'm definitely in. Yep, 4 inches. So these guys are going to have a shot at the horse.
Yeah, sweet. All right, so let's play the little mini game. You get to go first.
Now,
Which horse are you shooting?
Oh, I'm going to go for your warlord, of course.
Cool.
Why not? I think they're the only ones I can really reach. 12 inches. Yeah, it's the only one I can reach.
Yep.
Okay, so the call to arms only counts for melee. So shooting is still only generating. It's half point, is it?
Yeah, half an attack each.
Oh,
is it a third? I don't remember with your...
I think there are 30 in close combat.
I think it's the other way around. I think... Let's have a look in the rulebook. This is our very first game of Saga, so bear with us. I'm trying to flick through the rulebook. I keep opening up. I don't know where the Saxons are because I don't play them. They're the first army, aren't they? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm really good at this, I promise. Here we go. Saxons, levies, generate a third of an attack in melee, half an attack in shooting. Yeah, you were right.
So 6 dice coming down.
Okay, so 6 is your combat pool. Are you activating anything special?
They're all familiar, those ones there. I could do the combat bonus here, which gives me another 2 attack dice. So let's do that one as well. Yep. And then that goes back into my... Oh, no, that doesn't. That's gone. Yep. That one's gone. So another 2 dice from that one there.
Yeah, cool. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate defense, which lets me switch the target of your shooting. Yep. I'm going to change your target because a single guy from your unit can hit there.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to force you to discard most of your attack dice because only 1 archer's in range. So you'll have your 2 bonus dice
and plus
from
1.
Your combat pool and just 1. Yeah.
So it's only 3 that are going down.
Yeah. Any ability you'd like to activate now?
No, that's all I want to do for now.
I'll pass as well, and once we've both passed an ability, it then goes on to the shooting.
Okay, so I'm looking for a 3, is it?
5s. 5s. Because you are now shooting these guys who have extra armor against archers.
Oh, look at that. We've got 2 6s.
2 6s, all right.
Beautiful.
So I'm rolling 2 defense dice, looking for 4s. I saved them both.
And that was a waste of attack. So you can see how dangerous that would have been towards the...
yeah, if that had hit the warlord, that would have been bad.
Would have been very, very bad.
Because what, you had 8 attacks coming on the warlord.
Yeah, that's right.
Whereas I forced you down to just 3.
That would have been hitting on 4s as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, our next one. We're going to... So that was a snap 2 done by him. We're going to do one of these ones here. Yeah, let's select here.
Oh, no, because you got different activations.
So these ones here, they are activate a hero, a unit of Hearthguard, or any unit of 10 or more figures.
That's right. Yep.
So these guys here are going to jump in headstrong and try to wipe out these horses that are sitting out the back there.
Yep.
So that one's going to be used. And these guys are all going to be within charge range. 6 inches. Yeah, I'm making that.
Yep.
They're all going to jump in there.
Charging those horsemen.
Charging the horses.
Cool. My regular Hearthguard, the ones who aren't as good. All right. Assemble the combat pools.
Okay, so I'm counting as being double.
Yeah.
Being warriors, I should say. So I'm generating 12 attack dice for starters.
I'm generating... Normally I generate 8, but I've got a war banner, so I'm going to generate 6 instead.
12 dice. Okay. And
any
then
specials you'd like to activate?
Oh, yeah, you know there is.
Yeah.
Okay, closed ranks. I'll chuck this one down now. Actually, I might save that for later on because I want to charge those Armoured Hearthguard, which are quite bad.
Yeah.
That gives me an extra 5 dice.
Yeah,
So I'll save that for when I attack those guys, I reckon. Clutch shields, I'll save that for them as well, because these guys aren't generating. They're only generating 6.
Yep, generating 6.
Yeah. So I can make you discard literally all of them if I really wanted to.
All right, you're going to pass?
I'll pass with that one.
All right, I won't pass. I'm going to use Contos.
Yep.
I roll a dice for every figure in my unit.
Yep.
For each roll of a 3 or more, I can choose to get rid of either one of your attacks or one of your defense.
Okay.
I've rolled 3, and I'm going to choose actually to get rid of 3 of your defense dice. So when it comes time for defense, hopefully 3 of my attacks will just automatically kill.
Okay, we'll see how that goes.
All right.
Okay, what am I looking for anyway?
You are looking for 5s.
5s.
And I'm looking for 3s.
Okay. Now, it's 5s because my levies, they had the aggression of warriors.
Yeah,
but
it's
your
5s
armor
because of my
rating,
armor. Yeah,
your
so
armor
we're
rating.
hitting on our armors.
Yeah.
My armor is 5. Your armor is 3.
There we go. Okay.
So I'm looking for 3s. You're looking for 5s.
Oh, it's pretty
I've
good.
hit every single shot.
Pretty good. Wow, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, I've
And
got
3 of those will automatically go through because I got rid of 3 of your defense dice.
Okay, I've hit 2, 3, 5. I've hit.
You've hit me 5 times. I've hit you 6 times. So you need to defend 6 off of 3 dice.
6 off of 3.
And I need to defend 5 off of 5. And you're looking for 5s to not die here.
Looking for 5s not to die. This could be dreadful. This could have just backfired. We'll see how it goes.
I've lost my unit.
I've lost 4 troops.
Plus 3 who automatically went through.
Plus 3 who... Wait, so you said 6... I just rolled 6 dice? You had 6
No,
attacks?
you were meant to be rolling 3 dice.
Oh, righto. Okay,
You were
so we'll say
defending
that 3 of
6
those...
hits off of...
3 of those went through automatically, and then I rolled 2 6s and a 4. So that means 2 are saved. So 3, 4 are dead.
4 are dead.
Yep.
So 4 are dead, and all of mine are dead.
2, 3, 4.
Now, any of my guys within small of your unit will take a fatigue for watching a full unit get wiped out.
I'm just going to do a sneaky swap out with the painted shields, you know.
Yeah, go for it. So it'll be just my warlord who's going to take a fatigue for watching a whole unit get wiped out.
Which has just made me want to attack your warlord even more now.
And then your unit will take a fatigue for fighting in the combat.
2, 4,
Yeah, I think
6,
I'm going to switch
8.
my fatigues because the silver, you can't quite see it well on the white background. So I'm going to grab my
These are-
bolt action pin markers.
Classic blue pin markers. I love them.
It's a bit hard to see the silver shield on the white background.
And once they're painted up or on a base, they'll look really nice.
Yeah, well, I do plan on painting these shields just in plain red so that you know that they're fatigue markers.
Oh, yeah. Get like a nice contrast red to chuck on them.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
All right, what else are you doing on your turn?
Oh, wow. We've only just started here, haven't we? Yeah. I'm thinking since your warlord already has a pin and he's got to incur 3 pins before he can die, I've got these levies here primed and ready to go. So I reckon we just do another one of those ones on there. Being their second activation.
Oh, they should have had a pin
already.
So they'll have 2 pins now.
Pins. We shouldn't
They
call
should
them
have had a
fatigues.
pin, yeah.
We can't call them pins. It's not bolt action.
Yeah, they should have had a fatigue, so I should have been able to do even more damage to you. Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'll roll 2 6s in my defense anyway, so
Yeah.
that's it. So these guys here, they'll generate a fatigue from moving into close combat. They're going to charge the warlord.
You're going to charge the warlord. All right.
Beautiful.
Hold on.
Yep.
Before you move them, what's their distance?
6, isn't it?
Yeah, their charge distance is 6. How far away are they?
Oh, they're like 4. Yeah, 4, 3 there, 4 there.
Because, give me just a sec. I'm having a look at, because with the fatigues, I can use 1 fatigue to reduce your charge range to 4 inches. But if you're already in 4 inches,
Already
there's
within
no
4,
point in
yeah.
me doing that. Yeah. So I won't do that. All right. Charge them in.
Charge. In we go. They're all piling in there.
All right. And you're up first. What ability or fatigue would you like to use?
Oh, well. Being a warlord, you get 6 attacks, don't you?
8.
8 attacks.
Yeah. So I'll get his combat pool out.
Well, first of all, I'm going to go closed ranks, meaning that I've definitely got more figures than you.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I generate an extra 5 attack dice, so it's going to be. I think I'm going to max out of my 16 here. I think.
Well, no, because first your original combat pool will be will be 1 dice each, so that's 12. So your original combat pool is 12, meaning your maximum combat pool is going to be 24.
3, 6. Wow. So where was the maximum of 16 come into it then?
That's the maximum you can have as an original combat pool.
Right, yeah.
Your original combat pool at the moment is 12.
Yep.
Your
And then
maximum original combat pool is 16.
12, yeah.
So, for example, that means if you had like a massive squad of Hearthguard, you might be missing out on attacks because their maximum original combat pool is 16.
Okay, closed ranks has been used.
Yep.
So you give me another 5 attack dice.
All right, my turn. I'm going to use your fatigue to boost my armor to 6.
Fair enough. Looking for 6s then. Okay, and before we roll as well, I'm going to also go Clash of Shields to make sure that you discard attack dice equal to half the number of figures in my unit, which is
I'm down
6.
to 2 attack dice.
So you're down to 6. Yeah, 2. There you go.
All right, you're hitting me on 6s, and I'm hitting you on 3s.
This could go one way or the other. Let's do it.
I've got 1 hit.
I've got 4 hits.
Cool. So I'm looking for 4 hits to defend on a 5.
It's a lot of
You're looking for 1 hit to defend on a 5.
1 hit to defend on a 5.
I've rolled well. I'm still alive.
Oh, and one of my guys have died.
I'm still alive, but I am fully fatigued out. And you lost that combat, so you will retreat 6 inches.
And I'll gain another fatigue. You had a fatigue already, didn't you? I should have used that.
Well, you could have.
Didn't even think of it. Well, it's actually probably been more beneficial to leave it.
It would have been better to leave it there, because if I'd failed that last save, if I hadn't made that last save, then you would have killed my warlord there.
6 inches back.
Because the warlord is now fatigued, so he has to rest as his first activation next turn.
Which is good, because this unit still has 11 figures in it. So hopefully I can roll another Clash of Shields or another Call to Arms to boost them back up again. Okay. And I totally forgot about these guys. I was going to try and chase the horses.
You were, but you're out of dice
I kind of
now.
forgot about that one, didn't I?
And you're in range of the horses' bows, so free shooting activation. All right, is that your turn?
That isn't. Yeah, that's all my Saga dice.
Right.
I don't think I can activate anything else. He's already done his snap 2. I can move him up. I might just move him up a little bit.
Your warlord?
Yeah, my warlord. So he can. He's got his what do you call it? Where you make yourself go?
Determination.
Determination. Yeah.
Yep.
You can move his 6 inches. He's going to go just over here behind these guys. I don't want to get too far away. I'll go over here. There you go. So I'm in the middle.
Cool. All right, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right, I am now generating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice instead of 6 because you knocked out one of my guys. So I'll generate my dice. We'll switch over to turn 2, and then we'll have a look at what I've placed. Okay, so here's the Roman board. I've put 2 up on Custodies to activate Hearthguards. We've still got our 1 stuck on Indirect Fire because I stuffed up on turn 1. This one here is on Frenzy. Oh, sorry, not Frenzy. Protect, which is the other version of that. I've placed then 2 on Kontos. So less dice being activated because I lost a unit. Off to a bad start for the Romans. But let's see if we can recover it. All right. So I'm going to start off by using Determination on the Warlord. And he's going to rest himself to get rid of a fatigue. And then he will use We Obey on the Klibofferoni, who are going to charge that Hearthguard unit that
This is probably going to wipe me out.
Yes, especially because with their special rule, when they charge into combat, I gain a fatigue, which means you are now exhausted. Okay, so with the exhaustion, this is the first time we've charged an exhausted unit. The unit starts a combat exhausted, has a -1 modifier to all attack dice during melee combat, and this applies even if I use your fatigue markers. So I'm going to start off by using one of your fatigue markers to drop your armor down to 2.
Ooh. Ouch. Okay.
Would you like to do something? I don't think you can.
I don't think I can. You don't have any fatigues.
I don't have any fatigues. You don't have any abilities.
Called Arms are still active, so I'm still Aggression of Warriors.
Yeah.
So I've got, 8 dice I'm generating, is it?
Yeah, 8 dice you're generating. Okay. Well, seeing as you can't do anything, it'll go back to me. My armor's already 6. I've already dropped your armor down to 2. There's nothing else I can really use your fatigues for.
Can you drop it down to 1?
No, because you can't auto hit. You always always fail on a 1. But what I will do is I will activate Kontos. So I roll a dice for every model in my unit. And on a 3 or more, I can cancel one of your attack or defense. So 2, I'm going to cancel 2 of your attacks. I'm pretty confident I'm going to kill you here.
6 attacks coming in.
Yep, 8 attacks coming in. I'm looking for 2s. You're looking for 6s.
Hey, 3 hits.
Wow, well done.
Very nice.
All 8 of mine hit.
Of course. Okay.
So I'm looking for 3 saves on a 5, and you're looking for 8 saves on a 5.
8 saves.
Yep.
2, 4, 6.
I saved 1, so meaning...
I'm looking for 5s.
Yep.
Nothing. That's the squad gone.
That's the squad wiped.
Oh, no, sorry. I said 1. No, it's a 4. Don't worry, 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Now,
can't count.
and that will be a fatigue on that unit because they witnessed the unit get completely wiped out. So they'll take a fatigue.
I'll just use that one. Very good.
And your exhausted unit is wiped. I take fatigue fighting in combat. I took 2 casualties, but with this unit, I'm going to choose to instead take fatigues.
What was that? Sorry? So you've...
Yeah, with this unit, because they also have the resilience rule, I took 2 casualties in that combat. Yep. I'm going to switch those casualties for fatigue markers.
Oh, yeah.
So the unit's now exhausted.
Do you get a fatigue for being in close combat as well?
Yes.
You've already taken that? Yeah. Okay.
I did it in the wrong order. I should have taken that last.
Right. Okay,
But,
I'm just going to switch out my unpainted shields.
yeah, go for it.
3.
All right, so while you do that, I'm
4.
then going to use my free shooting attack. Now only 2 of my horse Hearthguard with bows in range for the free shooting attack. So would you like...
1 second, I'm just shuffling everything around. 2 seconds.
Move all your dudes.
Sort these guys out too.
I've got a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do with these horse archers.
Get all those painted shields out there.
Yeah, get the painted shields. Painted models always look better.
Very good. Okay, who do you kill next?
So with my free shooting activation, I'm going to shoot you.
Yep.
I've got 1 fatigue.
Yep.
I'm not activating any bonuses. Would you like to activate a bonus?
Make it harder to hit me.
Yep. So I'll hit you on 4s instead of on 3s. 2 shots, 1 hit, defending on a 4. It's defended successfully. Then what I'll do is I'll activate a Hearthguard unit. These guys are going to turn around and they're going to get right up in your face.
Of course they are.
And then they're going to shoot their bows again.
Yep.
So 4 shots. And that's their first activation, so there's no fatigue here. So I'm looking...
that free shoot doesn't count as an activation?
No, that doesn't count as an activation. That's their special rule for mounted archers.
Yeah, because I know they get a free sort of turn every time. But
yeah, every time they shoot, it's not an activation.
It's unsure whether that generated fatigue.
No. So 4 shots, this time coming in on 3s. 2 hits.
2 hits defending on
4s.
1 defended, 1 dead.
Brilliant. Sweet.
Oh, he's just in.
My archers are now in, which is great. So
is there only the 1 archer that's in?
Well, no, because I'm using indirect fire, which means I can shoot through my own guys. So
you're still going to be at 12 inches.
Yeah, I do. But I've got more archers in. I've got 5 archers in. So that'll be 5, will be half. 3 attacks.
Yep.
Because half rounding up. And with indirect fire, I get 3 bonus attacks.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm hitting you on 3s, but I'm firing bows, not composite bows. So it's a -1 to your armor, so I'm hitting you on 2s. 6 hits.
Sure was a -1 for these guys too. So remember, armor, bows, 3. Yeah. 3, 4. Armor shooting. Wait. Shooting's in the bracket. So levy's 4s.
Oh, your levies are armor 4, not armor 3. Yeah, yep. So I've actually then only hit 3 of them. Sorry about that. I've hit 3 of them.
And I'm looking for
4s.
4s to save. 2 saved, 1 dead.
Cool. And then I'll activate the Hearthguard again.
So they're going to get another fatigue out of this.
Yeah, they're going to get a fatigue. Out of this.
And
they're going to maintain 6 inches so they can shoot again.
That's insane how they can just move and shoot like that.
Yeah. All right, so they'll get a fatigue now. And I'm going to shoot you. Would you like to use my fatigue?
Yeah, make it harder to hit me.
Yep, so I'll hit you on 5s, becomes 4s because of bows. 2 hits, defending on 4s.
And both saved.
Brilliant. That is the Roman turn 2. Onto the Saxons.
Onto the Saxons. And I'm generating now. I'm generating still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. So I've lost 1.
Yeah.
So my roll wasn't as good as I'd hoped. I didn't get my 2 axes, so no Clash of Shields this turn, which is a bit annoying. But I rolled a helmet, which went to activation pool, re-rolled again, managed to get 2 horses. So I've got 2 of my activations up there for my Heroes Hearthguard unit of 10. Call to Arms got rolled again, so that's definitely going to be used. Overlapping Shields, so I get 2 defense dice, and then for units containing more than 10, I get 2 attack dice as well. Closed Ranks is back on there again with my extra attack dice, 5 if I've got at least twice as many. My goal here this turn will be to try and get rid of that Warlord. If I can do that, then I'll be very happy. The downside is, though, I've got these exhausted Hearthguards sitting there, so maybe they're not too bad. I can probably get around them. Okay, Truce is also there, so I can get rid of a Fatigue using that one there. Okay, let's get to it. So to start us off, Call to Arms is going on there.
Yep.
My levies are now Aggression of Warriors.
Yeah.
We're going to also
all levies, or was
all levies.
All levies, yeah.
All levies till the end of the turn. We're going to go with Truce, which means orders to orders / reaction. Remove a fatigue from each of your units containing at least 10 figures. I've only got the 1 fatigue on the board, so that's going to get taken off.
It's pretty good, though.
Pretty sure I've taken I've played that right.
Yep.
Hope that's how it works. Because it says like / reaction, so I don't know if I can do it.
/ reaction means that you can choose to do it on the first thing, or you can choose to do it as a
later
reaction.
on. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Unison. We'll activate Unison first of all.
Is this the one that lets you move 3 units?
Yeah, move units. Let's say units of at least 10.
Yeah, so
there's not great generator fatigue. I might move them up first. Yeah, okay, so I'll move a unit first. I'll move the unit of the Hearthguard up. Get these guys a bit closer.
Yep.
Get them into the action. They're sort of sitting back at the moment, not doing much. So get them up there. They're strong, they're able. Let's get them up there.
Yep. And then your 2 other movements have to be models of 10.
Models of 10, which is these guys there. And
those guys. And your archers.
I've got 10 in there as well.
You can move your archers if you so wish.
I don't think I want to move my archers at all. They're pretty happy there. These guys here, I'm going to try and move away because you can pre-measure in Saga. Let's try and get 12 inches away. Which is be over here somewhere. So if we go to about here, move 6 inches that way. That's as far as I can get. So I'm still within my charge distance. Away from those horses. Away from those archers.
Although when you charge me, you'll be back in range of the
I know. It's a bit dumb, but we'll see how we go. At least this time, if I run out of activations, I'm not sitting there.
Yeah, you're not sitting. Yeah.
And I can remove 1 more if I really want to.
Yeah.
But I've got other stuff I want to do first, and I've got plenty of activations there and everything teed up, ready to go for it.
Cool.
Okay. Our next thing, we're going to use one of my Select Fjord activations, unit of 10 or more figures to activate.
Yep.
I'm going to activate these archers here. They're going to fire arrows into the Warlord who's on 2 fatigues. 1 foot range, and they're all in the open, ready to go.
Yep. I've got nothing to do.
Okay.
I assume you're not going to use my fatigues?
No, your fatigues is in there.
You want to kill me.
The Call to Arms only counts for melee, so I'm still only doing half of what I've got there, so it's 6 attacks.
6 attacks. You are looking for 4s.
4s to hit, and I've rolled a bunch of 2s, and so I've only got 2 hits there.
2 hits. So I've got to cancel 2 hits on a 5. Oh, sorry, on a 4 because it's archers. I can afford to fail 1. I failed 1.
Failed 1. That's good. It's pretty.
The Warlord is now exhausted.
It's made me exhausted. This was the plan all along, was to exhaust him out, and then to attack with the Fjord. So I'm going to do the good old snap to.
Yeah, the We Obey.
We Obey. It's called. I'll remember that one day. Too much bolt action. And we're going to charge the Warlord.
All right, but before you do that, I'm going to activate Protect, which changes the target of your charge. And you're instead going to charge my Clip Off Aroni.
Well, that's all right. Look, I figured that would be the case anyway. So either or, they're both exhausted. I'm going to wipe out something here, hopefully. I have to score 4 hits, and then these guys are dead.
Yeah.
So they're charging over here.
Yep.
Move them all into range.
So my Clibophoroni are exhausted, so they will suffer a -1 to their attack rolls.
Very good.
Meaning you've basically given your levies Hearthguard armor.
Yeah, essentially. Plus cooldowns meaning that they're attacking with aggression of warriors.
Yeah.
So
you've basically got mini Hearthguard there.
Let's do this. Okay, so I'm generating I think I've got 11 in that group still. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
So it's 11 dice I'm generating. 2,
and I'm
4,
generating 8.
6. 11. So that's my base. And then we're also going to generate everything here. Wow. What do we got? I did Unison. Unison's gone. I should take that off earlier.
Yep.
So we're going to close our ranks.
Yep.
Unit
so you
of
get 5 extra.
More than, so that's extra 5 dice. Going with 4, 5 dice. And we're also going to go with overlapping order. I want to do that later. Gain 2 defense, 2 attack dice. Yeah, let's do it. 2 more attack dice in there. Let's wipe these guys off the board.
All right. Would you like to use any of my fatigues?
No, I want to keep your fatigue there so I can try and wipe these guys out.
All right. You are hitting me on 5s. I'm hitting you on 5s.
Is it 6s because of you're exhausted?
No, because you're normally 4s. I'm hitting you on 5s because I'm
so you're adding another one up. Okay. What am I hitting you on?
5s.
5s. It's a lot of ones.
I've hit you once, which is not great.
I've hit you. Stand by. 2, 4, 6, 7. That one rolled over. That was a 5.
7 times?
7 times.
All right, let's go. At least 4.
How many times did you hit me?
Once.
All
right, we're defending on 5s.
And I get 2 extra attack defense dice as well.
Yep. So you're defending 1 hit on 3 dice. Nice.
I'm looking for 3s.
5s.
5s, of course. And I've defended it. Very good.
I needed 1 more successful roll.
So they're wiped?
Yep, they're wiped. I needed 1 more successful roll.
Let's go. Up the levies, the levy horde. It's done it again. And then I incur a fatigue after that melee.
Yep.
And then your warlord, does he suffer? He
would, but he can't because he's already exhausted.
Yeah, he's already exhausted. That's okay. Now, what do we do here? Now, I've got another activation sitting here. Yep. These guys are all still called arms up, so 11 attacks. It's worth charging the warlord again and curing another fatigue, having 2 fatigues for Irvin to play with, or do I just try and mince him with the archers again? So there'll be 6 dice with the archers going in there.
The archers will also take a fatigue.
Well, yeah, they'll take a fatigue as well with the fatigue. Or do I have to try and get rid of that warlord? Now, he's exhausted. I can always just wait till next turn and finish him off next turn when I can not incur as much fatigue.
Yeah.
Or I can try and
You don't have to spend your dice at all.
All right, but you know what? I will spend it.
Yep.
Because I did not forget about this guy over here this time.
Yeah.
And we are charging
my mounted Hearthguard.
Charging my mounted Hearthguard. Straight in there. Charging up.
Cool.
Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 units. Oh, yeah, 10 minis. All in there. Surrounded you. Generating 10 dice.
Cool. I believe I'm going to generate 8 here.
3, 4, 5.
Yes, I will generate 8.
10 dice.
My armor is 4.
I'm going to make your armor weaker. With your
make my armor 3.
Armor 3. So I'm hitting you on 3s.
And I'm hitting you on 4s.
Very good. I'm glad I did that. Look at all those hits. 2, 4, 6, 8 hits.
I've hit you 5 times.
You hit me 5 times. Yeah, I've got nothing to help me defend.
Yep.
That's all right.
So looking for 5s to defend.
And I'm looking for
5s to defend. Always 5s.
Oh, that was terrible for me. How did you go?
You wiped me.
And you've killed 3, 4, 5 of my guys.
Thankfully, my archers aren't within small. The Roman army
are
is
they still
obliterated.
generating a dice being small size? No, so I'm not lost the dice there. Because once they reach under half strength, isn't it? Yeah.
All right.
So
the Romans.
was it worth it? In the long run, I managed to wipe a complete unit out of there. But the payoff of that is I'm now out in the open. Those archers can...
anything else you'd like to do?
There's nothing I can do. That's
you
all.
got determination.
I've got determination. I don't really want to move up,
make a charge distance,
I won't make a charge. I'll just move up if I need to. I've already used We Obey, so I know there's nothing else I can really do. I want to stay there.
All right. The Roman army's almost gone. Finally, I get a Kiro. Way too late.
A little bit too late in the game.
Take it, use it to generate 2 more dice. 2 more Kiros. I'll use one of those to generate 2 more dice.
So the Kiros are coming in now, coming in hot.
Yeah, could have used them a long time ago. They're kind of useless to me now. Rather frustrating. Let's see what I can do. Well, despite the Kiros that gave us more dice, we have effectively lost the game with how poor our dice were, rolling only dragons when we need helmets to activate any of our units. So we've just put them all on combat bonus. We put 1 on superior tactics and 1 on indirect fire. So the Roman turn's going to be very quick. All right, so we'll begin with indirect fire, seeing as it's the only thing I can really do. The entire unit's in range.
There's going to be rest in peace to those poor levies out in the open.
So 4 base shots, plus because I'm using indirect fire, an extra 3 shots. All right. Do you have any dice?
No, my dice are all used up.
You got nothing to do?
Nothing's sitting there.
I'm going to then use all 3 of my combat bonuses just to get some extra dice going into here.
How many combat bonuses did you have there?
I had 3, because it's literally all I could do with my dice.
That's so raining down on my levies.
Yep. Hitting them on their armor is 4. Bows reduce armor by 1. So it becomes 2 misses. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks that you are defending on 4s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks defending on 4s.
Yep.
And I've saved 1, 2. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are dead. There's only 5 of the unit. They're gone.
That's helpful because now there's nothing within 12 inches of my warriors. They can do a maneuver. And so they're going to maneuver themselves up. So we can actually get the warriors doing something in this game. Should have placed them up with the other units. Oh, well. Warriors have moved up. That's their maneuver. And that's my... Oh, and then my warlord will determination himself to rest and lose a fatigue.
Very smart.
Good thing I remember that. That would have been horrific to forget.
I know. I would have just attacked you when 1 hit and you would have been dead.
That's the end of the Roman turn because there's literally nothing else I can do.
Okay, let's go.
On to the Saxons.
And the Anglo Saxons have not rolled the best this turn. There is no call to arms. So my levies are stuck being levies this time.
Oh no, how bad for the Anglo Saxons.
Terrible, isn't it? But look at that. I've still got Clash of Shields. I can still discard a lot of my enemies' attack dice. Closed ranks giving me that 5 extra attack dice, which is great. Truce, I can remove a fatigue, which is excellent. And then I've also got another activation on the board. So with only the 5 water dice, activation dice, whatever they're called, on there, I've done quite well. My only goal this turn, I want to get rid of that warlord.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I want to do.
He did nothing wrong.
He did everything wrong. He looked at me.
Yeah, he did quite wrong. He set up his army badly.
Otherwise, those archers and warriors, they're all the way over there. I've got no chance to get over there. It's only, turn 3 now, isn't it?
Yes, we're on turn 3.
Turn 3 now. Dice. And this ends after turn 5, doesn't it?
Well, we roll the dice at turn 5.
Yeah, so turn 6. 2 turns to try and get over there. Will I make it? Will I not? Who knows? Anyway, let's see how we go. First things first, my levies here will do Truce, removing their fatigue marker. That's my first activation dice, gone. Secondly, let's try and see if I can get another fatigue on this warlord with these archers. So they've got old snap 2, whatever it's called, I keep forgetting.
We obey.
We obey. Oh, yeah.
We obey, determination. Those are your 2 rules you need to remember.
Snap 2 and...
Snap 2. Because Snap 2 kind of covers both of those rules.
That it does.
Bolt action.
That it does. Okay, 12 inches range. We are all in.
Yep.
We are going for gold here. 6 dice coming down.
Do you have any fatigue?
I have no fatigue there.
All right, nothing for me to do then.
6 dice. I don't have anything else I can really bonus because they're all melee bonuses. Okay.
So you'll hit me on 4s.
Hit me on 4s.
-1.
Here we are. If I get 1 hits, 2 hits. We're happy.
2 hits?
2 hits. It's enough. It's
and I defend these on 4s. I need to roll 2 4s here. You've killed the warlord.
And the warlord's gone. Wow. Goes to show how
Took an arrow to the eye.
not to any other appendages.
No, it was Heroldus Godwinus and
We're not going to go back to we're not going to go back to 2011 memes and take arrows to the knee.
Oh
No?
goodness.
No? Okay.
Okay, Skyrim is banned. Look, I'm happy to concede the game here because you've won.
Excuse me, there's no mercy here. I've still got one activation. I've still got maneuvers and activations here.
Yeah.
I can only really do one. Let's see if I can actually reach something over there.
Yeah.
I know you're happy to concede. I'm happy I've won this. I've still got...
Maneuver your Hearthguard. They're probably the closest.
Can I go through here or do I have to go around it? Is that dangerous terrain?
If you go through it, your movement is reduced to 4 inches.
No, that's not happening.
So you got to stay outside the 12. Well, your maneuver would get you in there, but then you'd be stuffed.
But then I've got another one here. Yeah,
you'd want to maneuver around. You wouldn't be able to reach me this time.
I can maneuver there. No, then I'll have another one to get there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't quite get there.
Because that's your max distance on your maneuver is the 12-inch bubble around.
Oh, let's just say, look, I'm happy to end the game there.
Yeah.
We're happy. I just want to see if these
fight
I
me.
can try and
Fight me. Let's go.
Okay, well, good game anyway.
Yeah, well played.
Thank you. We'll have a bit of a debrief after we do this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. They jumped the lake and they went over it.
Oh, no, my warriors actually came up so that they generated a fatigue.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, my warriors got a fatigue so they can use their special ability. Because I never got to use these
I
warriors.
was just thinking, why are you putting a fatigue on the mill? I'm like, it's just a bit of fun, this one. Oh, look, okay, so I'm going to go with good old, so that's my activation for the Hearthguard.
Yeah.
Closed ranks. Now, I don't have at least twice as many, so I'm only generating 3 extra attacks with these guys.
Yep.
So it's 2 for each Hearthguard, so 2, 4, 6, 8 for them.
Yep.
Plus an extra 3 for the closed ranks. Plus...
So,
yeah,
I will generate 8 attacks,
and then
I'll generate 2 for having a fatigue marker.
And then I'm going to go Clash of Shields.
Yep.
Meaning your opponent must discard an attack dice equal to half the number. So you're only getting
so you got rid of my bonus 2 that I got from being a fatigued unit.
So you can see here how it's with the Anglo Saxons. You need your levies. It's based on those large numbers to get in there and make them discard dice. You know, Hearthguard. Oh yeah, chuck away 2 dice. It does nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to use my fatigue?
I will use your fatigue to make it harder to hit me.
Cool. So I'm hitting you on 6s, you're hitting me on 4s.
On 4s. It's a lot of 1s.
I've hit you twice.
You 2, 4, 5 times. You've hit me twice.
I'm defending on 5s.
I have no extra defense dice. So I need to get
Defend
a...
on 5s.
5s?
Ooh! You've only killed one of me.
What am I looking for?
5s.
Oh, 1 dead.
It's a drawn combat, which means you lose and you retreat.
There you go.
Well played.
Well played. Good game.
We'll probably have time for a second game.
But yeah, I mean, how did you find your Romans went?
Look, the Romans got absolutely dominated. Like, you just killed all my cavalry before turn 2. Like, the whole army was dead.
I think you should be very careful with your fatigue on those cavalry. As soon as your special horses...
Yeah, the Clibofferoni.
Those ones that I can't pronounce. As soon as they got 3 fatigue, they were free game. I just had to go up there and take them on.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest issue is the Romans don't have a way to get rid of fatigue. Every other force, from what I've looked at, does, and the Romans don't have a way to get rid of fatigue.
Yeah. Okay. Right. But your compound bows there, that was scary.
Compound bows were nice.
They were scary.
Yeah.
Being able to run in there, take shots.
What sucked was they freaking couldn't kill. They couldn't hit this game. I mean, if I'd hit more, then that unit would have died a lot earlier, and my compound bows would have been able to come over here and actually do something.
It also would have been a very different game if you rolled some heroes right from the start.
Oh yeah, or even just some helmets, man. All I could roll was dragons.
Yeah, you're relying on those helmets to get your activations going.
Yeah,
very good.
All right, well played. And if you like this video, like, sub, all that special stuff.